Pottery Barn is one of the most popular stores right now, but you have to admit their things can get a little bit pricey. So in today's video, I'm sharing you 27 affordable home finds that will help you achieve the Pottery Barn look for less, and they're all from Walmart. Now, before we get into today's video though, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button because I share videos on affordable home decor tips every single week. But let's get into today's video. Now, this first item is so nice, I bought it twice. It is the planter you see back there. So this is the small version. It comes in both a small and a large, and they're both super affordable. And they're actually from the Walmart garden section. So it's this nice rustic gray vase that has black and brown detailing. One of the hallmarks of Pottery Barn is the fact that they have like that aged rustic look that also works with more modern furniture pieces. So I love this planter for that reason. So this is the 6-inch. I believe that is the 8-inch, and it's by Better Homes and Gardens, and it is a line sold at Walmart. So this is great if you just want to leave it on its own. You can use it for a bookshelf, you can use it outdoors, you can use it indoors, because it is outdoor safe, because it is actually a planter, but it's good on bookshelves, your coffee table, in your kitchen if you want to put your utensils in here. I've been using it on this side table and I love it, but this is the large version. Let me pull it up to the front here, and then this is the small, so you can see the size comparison here. But again, I loved it so much, I bought it twice and I have no regrets because these cannot be more than $10 each. But this absolutely blew me away, and this is a viral product from Walmart, so if you want to get it now, pause the video and then come back. Now, I already showed this to you again in my other Walmart video, but this is a tray by Dave and Jenny Mars. I love this tray. I not only picked up this one, which I'm just using for incense, but I also picked up the Scalloped one, which is sold out online. So if you want it, you have to go to your local Walmart to check it out. But it's so good. It's so good. I put it in my sister-in-law's property because we're doing a whole Pottery Barn look over there, which is what inspired this video. And I'm gonna fill it with moss. Right now, her husband's using it for like his video game supplies, and that is great as well. It's just such a focal piece because of that scallop detail. That's kind of what takes it to the next level and gives you that Pottery Barn look, as opposed to a look that's a little bit more cheap. Another item from Walmart that I picked up is this square frame. I was freaking out when I saw this. I love these frames. I hung them today in my sister-in-law's house. They're square frames with massive mats. Massive mats. These mats are so luxurious. They're super easy to hang because they have hardware absolutely everywhere. And these are great for creating a gallery wall, which you see all the time in Pottery Barn spaces, but they don't necessarily do gallery walls with like the gold frames and the black frames. They normally use a light wood tone, which is exactly what you get with these. Next, we have this vase, which I'm pretty sure I've seen at Pottery Barn. This is one of those things where I'm like, are you guys using the same retailer? This is wonderful. It's like a gray, blue / green vase here. You can see it has some white detailing. It used like they used some white paint to age it, and I just love it. So it has this opening. You can put really faux florals in here. You can leave it as is. Again, it's just a wonderful decorative accent. And what you'll learn as we walk through today's video is that the decorative accents are really what help you achieve a design style. So it doesn't really come as much down to the furniture pieces, it's how you accessorize them, which is why I'm so excited about this video. So if you want to go splurge on something at Pottery Barn, do that, but remember, you can use accessories to get the look for less. And let me know down in the comments if you want a video on Pottery Barn items that are actually worth the splurge, because I have a very long list of those items as well, and a few of those items are a little bit controversial. Next, I want to show you this faux olive tree, because faux olive trees can be so expensive even when they're small, and most of the time they look super fake, but I think this one looks pretty good. So you can see the leaves here. It also has the fake olives. We even have a little bit of gravel detailing here and the planter. I love that they have this gravel detail, and it is like glued down, because a lot of the times they have this detail and then either everything can fall out or it's just plastic and it looks super fake, so you have to buy moss or rocks or something to kind of get the look. So I love this. This is something I'd use to like style a little vignette, probably on a side table or even a nightstand. I think in the bedroom it's so difficult sometimes to get a little pop of green, so this is the way that I would introduce it. But if you want to introduce a pop of green in a little bit more of a contemporary way, this is a great option as well. So this is a succulent planter, and this is a nice little pedestal bowl. Pedestal bowls this size can be so expensive. The larger ones are even more expensive, but Pottery Barn does sell a super online famous white one, so I was glad to find the mini version at Walmart. It does have the succulents in here. If succulents aren't your vibe, you can literally just pull them out if you really needed to. and you could restyle this with moss, you could leave it empty, you could do whatever you want it with it. But I think this is so cute, and it's actually really, really heavy. It's super well made. It's also Better Homes and Gardens, and this is just great bookshelf filler. So if you have some books like stacked together and you want to add some height, this is what I would put on top because it's really easy to move. It really pops on its own, and you can really easily grab that book so that you can read it when the time comes. I'm also in love with this vase. If you saw my other Walmart video, you saw this vase already. It was a Walmart haul. If you've not seen that video yet, click here to go check it out and watch it. Subscribe. You're gonna love it. It's a nice haul. I have no idea what's in the boxes, but I love every single thing that's in there. But this is a wooden vase. This works for every design style. So farmhouse, modern organic, traditional, transitional. This is one of those pieces that no matter what your style is, you want to pick up, because as your style evolves, this is going to continue to work. But it's a very decent size. You know, I love to use my head as a reference. Great size. You can leave this alone. I actually have had Walmart's faux baby's breath in it, and I've actually really, really liked that look. I think it looks super sophisticated, but it also looked nice with these pussy willows, which are also from Walmart, and look just like real ones. But great, great vase. My only complaint about this is that it's not saying it's super well on the inside. So if you have little babies or toddlers, you don't necessarily want them sticking their hands inside of it so that they don't get splinters, but otherwise no complaints here. And I actually am normally not a huge fan of decorative knots, but that's because they're always wooden. So I love that this one from Walmart is not wooden, it's ceramic. You can hear it here. It's so ceramic that I didn't realize it was ceramic and slammed the bag on the floor, and so proof that it is ceramic, and I slammed the bag on the floor. It's super well made. That was a me problem. But this is great. This is always good for like tying your coffee table styling together. It's also always nice when you're doing the Pottery Barn vibe to add some black as contrast. I think something people get wrong all the time is they make it all too light and airy. You need a little bit of contrast to make the space a bit more visually interesting. So this is a great option. I think it also comes in white as well, if that's what you prefer, but it also does have a ton of texture, which you can see. So it does look like a ceramic rustic piece, and that's kind of what sets Farmhouse apart from Pottery Barn. It's like the ceramic detailing and the handmade element, besides like the cheesy farmhouse signs. I think something with a little bit more detail like this looks more elevated, which is exactly what the Pottery Barn look is. And this is our next vase. So of course you can get these from just about anywhere, but not as cheap as you can get it at Walmart. So there is a large and small version. I picked up the large version. You can use this as a vase for any of your flowers, fresh flowers, faux flowers, doesn't matter. But I think this is also great for candles. What I do is I'd grab a big pillar candle and put it in here. You could also get like those floating candles and float it in here to create a nice vignette. You can also use flowers to kind of fill it up. There are so many options with this. You can even use this as like a catch-all, but this is really wonderful. It is solid glass, as you can hear, super well made, and just great for the texture. So sometimes when we have all clear glass one, it's super difficult to maintain because you get fingerprints everywhere. So this is easier to clean, creates a little bit more visual interest, and again works for every style, especially the Pottery Barn one. And this is the last vase I want to show you today. It has a little bit of like an amber color to it. Great for faux florals, great for styling anything. I'm gonna stop saying that because I've said that 50 different times today. I'm just really gonna run through all of the products. This is solid glass. It's really nice and tall. It has to at least be 6 inches, so it will really hold its own. I would pair this with something brown, something green to add a pop of color. I love when glass bases have a little bit more color to them because they carry the design a little bit further. And oh my gosh, I almost forgot about several different bags because I have so many fun things from Walmart. And I'll tell you this, when I went to Walmart looking for all of these items, because I didn't want to order them online, I wanted to see them in store, I wanted to see them styled. I spent $300 on all of these products, and I was already getting products for a different product I'm doing with Walmart. So go follow me on Instagram to see what I'm doing over there. But all those products for that campaign and for this video and for, you know, just the styling, because I'm working on a product for my sister-in-law, were under $300. So Walmart is incredibly affordable with these decorative accents. Now this has to be the second best vase after that one, and it is this one. Oh my gosh, tell me this doesn't look right out of Pottery Barn, right out of Crate and Barrel. This looks like it would be Athena Calderon approved. I love it. I love it. All you need is like one branch sticking out of here. The This looks incredibly luxe. I don't have the prices on any of these things, so I'll put the prices for everything up on the screen. This is one of these decorative accents that you would have to pry from my cold dead hands. That's how good it is. I could not believe this when I saw it. It's called the terracotta vase, and this is KB approved. Now, I did mention like the wooden knot before, and something you always see at Pottery Barn is those big wooden links. I've bought them before. I love them, even though my style is not really Pottery Barn style, but they have a smaller version at Walmart. You have these black ones. They also have a white version, but these are great for sitting on top of a book or putting in a pedestal bowl, kind of like the one that the succulents came in. So something like this, if there's no succulents in here, you take them out, you kind of put part of this in here and let it hang out, and that kind of creates a vignette. This is especially great on like a bookshelf. If you're trying to vary heights, put a little bit of it in a vase and let it hang over the side of the vase to create just something really interesting to look at. And I showed you the olive tree, but if olive trees aren't your thing and you want a little bit more color, look at this. I've actually been super impressed with the faux florals from Walmart recently, so I would definitely go and take a look. They tend to be mainstays, and they're near the garden section, so go over there. But look at this. There's no shedding, there's no falling. It comes in this nice ceramic planter. You know how popular these have been. I'm pretty sure, again, I've seen this in actual Pottery Barn. This is Floribunda. This is 19 inches tall, and this is an assortment of fall florals, but I think you can use this year round for a pop of color. This color with green accents, a little bit of ochre, quintessential Pottery Barn, and so high-end looking. The next item I want to show you is this $5 planter. It's green. I love green accents. They're so difficult to find, but this is a nice deep green, creating so much contrast. Again, you could put florals in here, but I would probably use this as kind of like a catch-all on my coffee table. So I can put some little candies in here, or I could put maybe one of these decorative ropes, which is also from Walmart, in here and let it hang off the side. I think that that looks great on top of like a book or something sitting like this. I think that is a great way to achieve that look. The Pottery Barn styling is a very layered look. So it's not like a modern style where you'll just have like one bowl or one book. You're layering things on top of one another. So that is a great layering piece. And you guys know I'm all about the olfactory. So I also picked up this incense stand from Walmart. This, honestly, you could just use this as a decorative accent without putting incense in it, but it will hold your incense so you can fill your home with a really pleasing aroma. When I think Pottery Barn aesthetic, I think like really warm scents, so like your cinnamons, your nutmegs, really earthy scents. Put that in your incense and display it like this, as opposed to like those ugly incense holders. This is just so cute, and it's a nice little cream color, which is very popular in that design style. And I haven't unboxed this yet, but this is literally what I ran into the store. This is this tic-tac-toe. Look at this. It is a tic-tac-toe that is completely wooden, so it's a wood color and it's black. Oh my gosh, think about how expensive these are at other stores. This was not more than $30 at my local Walmart. This is perfect for a coffee table, a console table, for having like more neutral games that still allow for gameplay in your home. This is an excellent piece that anyone can benefit from. And if the colors don't work for you, this is wooden, so you can just spray paint it or stain it or something like that to make it work for you. So this is a win overall, even if Pottery Barn isn't the look that you're going for. Something I love to use to decorate every bookshelf is a photo frame. So I picked up these two from Walmart. Look at this dog. Isn't it the cutest dog you've ever seen? So this has a really nice arch edge to it. I think it looks super high end, works for any design style. And you could put a piece of art in here. So yes, celebrate your family, put family photos in here. But this is also a great way to put like a nice Etsy drawing on display if you don't want to hang something on your wall. Same with this one. This is green. I love the deep green color. It actually kind of reminds me of bead board, so I love that textural element. And same thing here, you can put a photo in here. You can even put a little bit of mirror in here if you wanted to, but I think this would look nice with a little charcoal drawing in here or a little landscape. I think that would just be absolutely wonderful. This white vase also is like upwards of $50 at West Elm, and West Elm is an actual partner of Pottery Barn. They're the same company, so this would be very expensive at a Pottery Barn, but this is just like a standard white vase. You can use this for anything. I use it on the coffee table here to hold these faux florals, but I think it's a really nice anchoring piece that can be really dressed up and is very versatile in terms of styling. I also put it on this hammered gold tray from Walmart. Gold trays are like Pottery Barn's bread and butter. They make so many of them. They always look super high end. I'm always picking one up when I go to the store, so I love that I was able to pick up something very similar from Walmart. Next, let's talk lighting. So I have this lamp from my Texas home. I showed you to this before, and this has been sitting in my entryway for weeks now, and I love it. And it just has this studded detailing, which reminds me of Kelly Wearstler, but also a lot of the lamps from Pottery Barn. Again, a lot of these pieces are versatile. So when I make my video on how to achieve the crate and barrel look for less, or the Restoration Harbor look for less, you will see a lot of repeat pieces, which is great for our wallet. So I couldn't be happier about that. But this is a great little lamp. It does come in two sizes, the small and the large. This is the small, and it gives off so much light. And if you wanted to elevate this a little bit more for the Pottery Barn look, just change out the shade for an empire shade, or maybe a pleated shade, or a scallop shade. I think that would help achieve the Pottery Barn look for less a little bit better, but I think this is on the right track. And I also had to pick up this lamp. I was blown away when I saw it. This was about $39, which is a little bit more expensive than the other items in this video, but look at that pleated lampshade. This would cost you hundreds at other stores. This is quintessential Pottery Barn, crate and barrel. You might even see this at an R house. Oh my gosh, this lamp is stunning, works for so many different design styles, and the elevated detail really is this pleated lampshade, and then the type of gold they decided to use here. It's not gaudy, it's not super yellow, it's a little bit antiqued, which really elevates the look. And now I want to move into textiles. So first I have this pillow. This is like an arched pillow on the side. This comes in 4 different colors. It's really nice and squishy. This is a lumbar pillow. When you think about Pottery Barn, a lot of their pillow covers are very heavily textured but very neutral in color. So this one really hits the mark when it comes to that. I also picked up this teddy pillow as well. So it's a nice little boucle fabric. It's ivory. Boucle is all the rage. They have boucle in every single color at Pottery Barn, trust and believe. So this nice ivory will really pair with everything and have that nice little light element, which is a hallmark of that design style. Another pillow I picked up is this rust corduroy pillow. Corduroy, it has like that striped element, but a really nice warm earthy color like this rust, again, is gonna work perfectly. And I actually paired it with this pillow, which looks very similar to this other one I picked up from Pottery Barn for $70. It's just like a red version, but I love this printed pattern. I normally am anti-printed pattern, but this couldn't have been more than $9 for the cover and the insert, which is unheard of, because at Pottery Barn a lot of times the price for the pillow cover is actually distinct from that of the pillow insert. So this is really a deal. And underneath it I actually layered this Better Homes and Gardens blanket. It kind of has that Barefoot Dreams vibe. Those are $149 at least a piece. They also have kind of emulated that look at Pottery Barn, so this is a great alternative that is budget friendly. And I almost forgot this square teddy pillow. It also is boucle mixed with like a Sherpa, and it has that warm color. Again, if you're trying to achieve the Pottery Barn look, you want to have warm colors. So your oranges, your reds, your yellows, you want to have those really organic colors, really. You can even, you're going to have the greens, you're going to have the blues, but you want them to be very organic, so very texturally heavy. There are tons and tons and tons of options like this at Walmart, so you really can't go wrong, but stick to the ones that are a little bit more textured and the ones that have a little bit less printing, because those tend to look a little bit more akin to Pottery Barn. And I did want to show you this knotted rope. So I bought one from Pottery Barn. These can be a pretty penny, so you get the look for less from Walmart. This is very decent in size. It has to be at least a foot, if not 2 feet. And if you want to elongate them, just buy multiple. They're super affordable, and you know, cut this, tie it, and you can actually elongate it to get something a little bit more substantive. But you got to get creative to achieve the look for less, but this is just a way to do so. But there are tons of bowl filler options, from this to those black links to that knot to succulents to moss, all of which you can pick up at your local Walmart, which I just love. And this is not a sponsored video. This is just me loving Walmart and showing you that you can achieve the look for less from Walmart. But let me know down in the comments, do you want another video on how to achieve the Pottery Barn look for another store? Do you want to see the video on items from Pottery Barn worth the splurge? Let me know down in the comments. But that is it for today's video. Those were tons of Walmart finds that are super affordable. I'm talking a few dollars that will help you achieve the Pottery Barn look. I hope you found tons of wonderful items. Let me know what you're going to pick up down in the comments. And until next time, have a beautiful day.